Oh, Instagram. It's that app that we definitely should be on a lot less, but it's not really realistic to completely cut it out of our lives. Although social media is and can be a positive thing, for some it can do more harm. I want to share a bit of my personal experience with social media because I feel that I have felt both ends of the spectrum. I have felt it work on me negatively, and I have also felt it work on me positively. I am so grateful and happy that I can say today and every day from here on out, I am able to open up my Instagram, and when I'm done scrolling through it, I'm left feeling more inspired, more uplifted, more powerful than I was before I looked at it. But it took me changing my perspective, being more in control, having more pure self-love, and basically just being in control of who I allow to be in my feed. Okay, first I'm gonna start with the bad end of social media for me. Let's just get this one out of the way because I wish this upon no one, and sadly I know this happens to almost everyone. Because I work with women all day long, I hear story after story of this type of stuff happening to each and every one of them in all different forms through social media. A few years ago I had a person create a fake account. They were going through all of my pictures on my Instagram feed and writing really rude comments. Then they started going through my tagged images that were on other people's Instagram and continuing to write really personal and really negative, gross, really horrible things about me. Once I started seeing that this was happening, I immediately blocked the person and deleted the comments. The next day, another fake account was created and the same thing started happening. I blocked that account. The next day, a new account was created, and the bullying just, each time I blocked their account and they created a new one, the bullying just got so much more intense each time and so much more personal. And that's when I knew that this was somebody that was really close to me who knew a lot about me, because they were divulging information about my past that's very private and hurtful to share. They were plastering out all over my social media and others' social media who had pictures of me. At first I wanted to pretend that this wasn't affecting me and I needed to just brush it off, but deep down it actually really affected my self-esteem. More so made me question my friendships, made me feel so much more closed off and unwilling to open up to people like I always do and I love to do. It also just made me really sad that social media is such an easy way to bully people. You're hiding behind a fake identity and nobody's ever gonna know who you are when you're bullying them. It is so sad to me that people have taken something that can be used for good and turned it into something that is so horrible. I know so many other people that have way worse stories about bullying. I don't care to what degree the bullying is. There should never be negative talking on social media or derogatory talk. It just shouldn't be a thing. To talk about the good side of social media, I have made so many friendships on social media within the past couple years. I have friends in different countries. I have friends that probably live 5 miles from me that I've never met. I have made so many friendships. I think that is so cool that we can use this platform to reach out and to make friends with other like-minded people. I have really gutted out my Instagram so that the people I follow are people that make me want to be a better person. They inspire me in some area of my life, whether it's spiritually or with fashion or with home design. There's so many different inspiring women I follow. So every time that I go through my Instagram feed, I'm only seeing positivity. That is the way it should be for each and every one of us. If you followed me for a while, you know that I've shared my story about skin cancer. I've shared how much CBD has really helped heal my body. Through sharing my stories on my social media, I, to this day, get messages reaching out to me, letting me know that they have been able to get off of their depression medication that they've been on for 15 years because they found CBD oil and they found it through my Instagram and me sharing my story. I've had people tell me that they found melanoma on their leg after hearing my story and going and deciding they should probably go get their skin checked. They're just simply writing me a message to tell me thank you for bringing awareness to the topic. And anyway, I receive so many beautiful messages like this. I try to take the time to get to know each and every one of those people just through messaging, because I truly believe we're all like sisters and friends and family here on earth. I think the more we can love one another and love all different types of people and get to know all types of people, the more beautiful of a human being we can be. If I could pick my very favorite thing about social media and what I wish all of us could learn from it and start to turn our Instagrams into, it can be such a great place to educate ourselves and to have so much support. Some people don't have the luxury of having all their best friends close to them who they can go meet up with every day. But if you have Instagram, you can have as many friends as you want and you can develop as many beautiful relationships as you want, and they can be just as raw and authentic as an in-person friendship, if not even more. And that is incredible. And I want all of us to try to just rewire our brains to view Instagram in this way. So what I want to do is create a challenge for all of you. To follow along with this challenge, you'll want to follow me on Instagram, because each day I will post a reminder on my story for the challenge of the day. This week of challenges, I hope, will leave us all feeling much better about ourselves, also helping turn us into even more beautiful and positive people as well. Day one, as you're scrolling through your Instagram feed and you see something you like, maybe someone looked really pretty in that picture, ooh, maybe she had really cute shoes on, wow, how did you do your makeup? It's incredible. Oh my gosh, you have the world's best eyebrows. Oh, that cake looks delicious that you just made. Literally anything. You know that you all think it as you're just sitting there scrolling through your feed. We all kind of just like speak in our minds about what we're seeing. In retrospect, we also can be feeling thoughts of jealousy as we scroll. And I want us to just like take a little step back, and instead of allowing that person to make you feel jealous, find what it is that you like about them that you wish you could be better at, or that you wish you had, and instead compliment them for that. Actually write a comment and compliment them for the thing that you like about them that's actually making you feel insecure and feel jealous. If we can try to turn that jealousy into love, then something is going to change inside of us, and over time we're going to feel less jealous and just feel more love and happiness for that person. Day 2, I want you to write not just a compliment, but I want you to write a direct message, a private message to someone who has actually influenced you and who has changed you in some way or another, who has just affected you on a deep level, and they may not know it. It could be through a really personal post they shared, or talking openly about their beliefs, or sharing a vulnerable post about something they're going through. Whatever it is that has affected you, I know you guys can think back to someone you really admire on Instagram and who a specific post of theirs touched you in some way or another. And I want you to direct message that person and let them know they helped you, that you're grateful for them for sharing what they shared. Day 3, I want you guys to share as many, it can be just one or it can be a handful of profiles on your story of other people on Instagram who inspire you, and link them in each post and link them in the story that you share, so that we all can be enlightened and follow these people too that inspire you, and share why they inspire you when you share their profile. Day 4, I want you guys to dig deep and share a vulnerable post. I just think we are all so human. We feel all the feels. We are sad at times and we're happy at times, and some of us go through really hard trials and some of us go through really minimal trials, but bottom line is we all have something that eats at us or that is hard for us, an insecurity about us. And I think when we can be vulnerable and share a vulnerable post, it humbles you, and it also allows others to connect with you who are going through something similar. Whether they reach out to you and tell you, wow, thank you for your vulnerable post. There are so many silent people behind those Instagram accounts that are going to be touched by it and that will be filled with peace or be inspired by it. Day 5, I just want you to screenshot as many posts that you find as you scroll through your feed during the day that make you feel inspired. Maybe it's somebody's bedroom and the way they decorated it and they posted a picture of it and it has inspired you to want to redecorate your room, or maybe it's you follow a food account and somebody posted a delicious dinner and it has inspired you to cook a home-cooked meal that night. There are endless things that inspire us as we look through our social media feed, and if you don't have anything that inspires you, then you need to start following some accounts that actually inspire you. But I want you to screenshot those posts and just have them saved in your phone and make it a goal to accomplish or to start working on one of those posts that inspired you. Whatever it is that inspired you about it, I want you to start making a plan on how you're going to work toward what it is that inspired you. The 6th and final day, I want you to really be aware and present as you're scrolling through your Instagram, and if there are people that make you feel less than, or that even don't make you feel anything at all, who aren't really doing anything for you, to be in control and just unfollow them. I think you'll be shocked at how many people you mindlessly scroll past because honestly they're not doing anything for you. And it's okay to unfollow people, because at the end of the day, this is your little space. This should be a space that is just full of creativity, happiness, light, all the things that inspire you personally. Bottom line, I just want you to feel empowered, and I want you to feel like you are in control of everything in your life and the way you feel and your happiness, because you are in control. And I think we let social media get the best of us so many times. That's okay, we're human, it's gonna happen. I hope this challenge just makes you view your social media a little bit different and makes you feel more empowered. And if you are one of those people that bullies, I hope this makes you feel uncomfortable, and I hope you stop. You know what, at the end of the day, like, we all post our best self on Instagram. So we all just need to keep that in mind as we continue using social media. If we can create those raw friendships and we can follow those raw accounts that really do inspire and uplift us, then we're gonna get somewhere. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you for listening to me just chit chat away about this topic. I know this is kind of a different video, but I have a lot of passion for it, and I feel like I just hope I could help someone, and I hope this challenge helps someone. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys. Boys, come on. Hi, where's your brother? Come on, come on. Wow, wow. Oh my goodness.